Oh, jizz hungry tits. Like, I've got to get rid of that.
So I said we'd be going to the final boss, but I want a couple more goes against this boss, because honestly, if for anything, it's fun. It's just fun. Whether or not I beat it, we're still going to go to the final boss, just because I want to...
Yeah.
Also, this, I don't think so. Is there audio coming through this?
Give me a second. Is that doing it?
Yeah, it was, but it was just very quiet. Yeah, that's fixed now, cheers.
I think I must have moved the dial when I moved the microphone.
Yeah, that's fair.
The puppet I was expecting. Who are you?
Yeah, they're quite wide. I did it again. Sat on my headphones.
Do this every week. You're sitting on your headphones, you sit on your controller.
Yeah, these are quite wide platforms for an amiibo.
I mean, you still have the Smash Bros. Stands underneath it.
Yeah, that's what I find funny. The fact that you got all this and then there's still the small Smash Bros. Thing for scanning. Right. Let me get the chance out. That's better.
Yeah.
When we get to the final boss, Elliot,
Yeah?
and if you beat this thing, there's a change of plans.
Is that?
Yeah, because...
No, as I said, even if I do beat this guy, I'm still gonna go to the final boss.
Okay.
I just want... Because... I don't want to be doing this for like another 10 weeks. Because then, we'll have... Because we started this in February, if I keep... This is like only the 3rd series we've done, and this has been the majority of our time streaming.
Which means I need a game for next week.
Hey, Reese.
Doing alright, Reese. Wish I was doing better at Pokemon, but...
Yeah, he was. I came in, as soon as I opened the door, I just said, "Arrgh!"
Because I got beaten by one of the combos I absolutely hate having to face in Pokemon. Dragonite and Chien Pao.
I recognize Dragonite.
It's one of the new Pokemon that was introduced in one of the new legendaries that was introduced in Scarlet and Violet. You get them in. They're a post game, but the 4 Chinese mythology Pokemon. Chien Pao's the snow leopard.
Literally the only thing I know about the first game of Scarlet and Violet is why I saw Alfred play. Oh, by the way, Risa, we will go to the final boss this stream. I just want to have another go at this boss, just because I found it fun last time.
So, yeah, what Chien Pao does is it weakens all Pokemon in the field's physical defense. And I mean all of them.
Oh damn. I guess it is a physically attacking Pokemon.
Oh, well, it's not just that, but then it's paired with...
As many tries as you want. Do not say that, Reese. You know I will.
But then it's paired with Dragonite, which is already a really good physical attacker, and gets access to the move Extreme Speed.
Ah.
Then you go Terra Normal on Dragonite, and you've now got a superpowered Extreme V with weakened defense.
Oh yeah, that attack goes back in.
So your best bet is having Farigiraf on your team. Armatail blocks, his ability Armatail blocks all priority moves.
By the way, your Venusaur makes for a great arm wrest.
I saw her actually. I was looking up teams online for plans for Birmingham, some ideas, and someone did get a high position in an international tournament using a Venusaur in their regulation. Yeah, they sort of paired it with like a Torkoal to...
Oh fuck that! I'm out of I was out of Hydras charges.
Yeah, they basically if you put Venusaur in the sun, it's the fastest thing alive. Okay, got that one.
I just heard my me opening the monster on in through the audio.
We'll double check. Yeah, it's muted.
A little bit of can opening ASMR.
To think I became
I'll bet you
anxious
someone's doing
until
that.
the fearsome foe
Oh, you know that someone. I mean, you know what? I don't really. Do you have like any of those ASMR things, like any sounds that just make you feel sound? You just think, oh, I like that. I like that.
None who enter this greenhouse
Ooh,
may leave with their
do you know what? I was
Because I have a bit of. I have one, but it's a bit of a weird one. Sprinkling of paper.
Yeah, I can see that one because it's usually things like raindrops or
Things like raindrops on an umbrella. Like that's like one of my comfort sounds.
But you know what?
Pretty much anything that would sound natural in the background of a lo-fi song would like
I'd say it's
make me very happy.
cooking noises, I think.
Yeah, in all fairness, like
paying me for my
like
time.
when I'm like I don't know, frying onions or something like that. That generally has a nice sound. I'm fucking weird because I hate onions. I hate the taste of onions, but I love the smell of them. Which is funny because as far as I'm aware, they both taste and smell near the exact same.
Oh yeah, we got the release date for Legends EA's DLC.
That's next year, right?
No, it's coming out earlier. It's the 10th of December.
Oh damn.
And they also revealed some new megas that are coming in. Mainly Mega Bax Caliber.
I'm gonna sound like an idiot, who?
The Ice Dragon that's a Godzilla thing.
Oh, that one.
This is. I'll show you what the Mega looks like after the fight. Because me and Reese don't like the design.
Oh, please tell me it just made it look like Mecha Godzilla.
No,
That would be amazing.
That would have been amazing. No, what they've done is just try to lean more into the King Arthur shit, and it's not worked.
Just make him look like fucking Excalibur from Soul Eater.
Pretty much.
I like the taste of onions. Don't like the texture. Yeah, texture of onions is like a big iffy for me. I really don't like the texture of them.
Never order Greek salad in Greece then, because they always put red onion in it.
Yeah, no. Mecha Godzilla was already referred to in
Duraludon,
Why must you and the legendary
which is then evolved into Archaeodon, the fastest bridge alive.
in my way?
London Bridge is in Pokemon, My Fair Lady.
And it fires electricity.
So I did something kind of massive on Friday last week.
What did you do? Oh yes!
I went to a gig on my own. It was fucking scary. Like honestly, on the train, it had been a while since I felt that many butterflies in my stomach, just out of excitement and out of sheer anxiety. Which didn't help by the security taking my belt chain from me.
Oh, great job.
Yeah, cheers.
I will go to a gig tomorrow night as well.
Yeah, we're going to see Saxon and Dirk Schneider. You're definitely more excited for Dirk Schneider, I'm guessing.
Well, it's just because I've never seen Dirk Schneider, but I've seen Saxon like 5 or 6 times now.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Well, this could potentially be the last time we see Saxon, seeing as a Biff Scott Cancer now.
Yeah, we've got. I saw my first Vakken. They were on one of the first shows I saw there.
All right.
Yeah, they went on before Sepultura. I think it was just after Sepultura, actually.
Forgot about that one.
Yeah, they went just on after Sepultura, but they did a really good sort of early evening show, and then Volbeat finished off that night.
Oh, Volbeat, that's it.
The worst.
You know what? After hearing Electric Callboy's new song, I wanted to play a Vakken even more now.
Well, they have been confirmed for one festival, but it's not Vakken yet.
Which one's that?
Download.
Oh yeah, they're playing Download. Not gonna lie, them and some of the bands that are playing. I'm not gonna go, but they are tempting me a bit.
Yeah, I know what you mean. The one that's not tempting me is the new Linkin Park.
I mean, I'm one of those weirdos who obviously I prefer Chester, but I don't mind the new Linkin Park.
The thing is, though, I fell off Linkin Park after 1,000 Suns.
1,000 Suns.
Yeah.
Is that? Remind me, was that album before or after Minutes to Midnight?
Let me double check that one because I can go on. Oh, by the way, this is what the design of Mega Bax Caliber is.
Ah, yeah, that's a
That's a bad design.
yeah. Could have done so much more.
Like, something like about Mega Garchomp in competitive, at least it looks good as a Mega Evolution.
I have a Mega Garchomp in my team in Legends LA. I don't care if it's bad competitively. I like Garchomp. It's one of my favorite Pokemon.
You'll probably like this regulation, and Garchomp's actually quite viable at the minute.
Ah.
Yeah, I've been, some people are making top cuts with it, mainly on sand teams. You pair it with Tyranitar. Some people have been very evil and given it that ability where if it's in the sandstorm, it's almost impossible to hit it.
Oh god.
It's like, oh, you dicks. You can't actually play the game, so you decide to stop me playing it.
I mean, if you're going competitive, you're going to win. It's not like I don't think your complaints are as valid as your casual commander argument. See, as they are actively entering tournaments that they want to win.
Yeah, plus you do have a way around it. You basically reshift the weather.
Yeah.
Hang on a second.
Yeah, just cast Rainy Dance and you're good.
Well, you don't need to do that. If you've got Pelipper, it automatically casts the rain when it comes onto the field.
Yeah.
Or you can do Alolan Ninetales, which brings snow onto the field automatically.
Or Kyogre or Groudon, I guess.
Not allowed in this current format. And it won't be allowed...
I was more just giving examples.
Yeah.
The first examples I could think of, really.
If you want Sun, right now it's Torkoal. Or if you're feeling very brave, Kanto Ninetales.
How humiliating that you should see the power I was saving.
Why Kanto? It's assuming Ninetales is that much better.
No, the Alolan Ninetales.
Alolan, yeah.
Yeah, the stats are better, its typing's better, and it's much faster for a start and has back system much more.
Oh fuck! I thought I was out of the way of that.
Thousand Suns is the one that came out in 2010. Then it was Living Things, then Recharged, then the Hunting Party. So yeah, Minutes to Midnight was before.
Okay.
I'm assuming it was. I'm going to double check all the albums to be safe. That one.
Yeah,
so that one came out, and that's them at their height for me.
Oh really? I'd say the height was for me was Meteora.
But it was more if you went to a set list when they did that.
You're not the puppet I was expecting.
you got a great show no matter what. Like Meteora is a good example because you got Don't Stay is a great song.
Don't Stay, Numb, Breaking the Habit.
Somewhere I Belong.
None who enter this greenhouse may leave with their lives.
That being said, I say 1,000 Suns as I'm saying I don't like that album. I
think the album's good. I think it's a concept album more than anything else.
But there's only 3 songs on the album I actually like.
I'm guessing the Catalyst,
Castle of Glass.
Castle of Glass. Yeah, I wasn't sure if that one was from that one or not. And
no, it's not actually on that one. Actually, it turns out there's only 2 songs that I like on it. The Catalyst and Waiting for the End.
Waiting for the End's a good one.
Was it? Castle of Glass was on Living Things. But that was the thing. It was like when you got most Linkin Park albums, you could listen. There was 3 or 4 songs that were amazing.
Yeah.
Afterwards, you basically had a bunch of good songs, but you only got like 1 or 2. And after Living Things, they're like Recharged is just a remix. Well, that's basically a remix album.
In all fairness, the last album by them I've listened to all the way through was 1,000 Suns.
Yeah, the Hunting Party is pretty not good.
I feel like Linkin Park are one of those bands that don't want to stick to one sound. They want to try being more experimental.
Yeah, but I think they experimented too far. Like, almost to the extent they were... I listened to 1,000 Suns and I thought, well, there's some good songs on here, but this almost seems unrecognisable.
Yeah, there were some songs where I just think, wait, this isn't the new metal band I've come to... I listened to on the way to swimming lessons in my dad's car.
Like, in my mind, then they were never going to reach. The problem with Linkin as well is Linkin Park had their best album first. Hybrid Theory is their best album.
Personally, I'd go Meteora, but Hybrid Theory is a very close second.
You could make a case, but that's the point. Their first two albums are their best albums. There's nowhere for them to go except down from that point. Like, obviously we didn't know that at the time, but it's the problem is you don't want to peak on your first album or even your second album.
I mean, you say that, I would argue there are definite bands that did peak at their first couple of albums, but then stayed really solid throughout their career.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I'm trying to think of an example now. Band that...
I mean, a lot of people would say Slipknot. Like, a lot of people do point to, funny enough, Iowa as their best album.
You could make a very good case for Iowa. I'll tell you though...
For me personally, my favourite album is, funny enough, their first one.
I think the first one is a good candidate. I'm one of the weird people who really likes All Hope Is Gone.
It's a good... I think it gets too much hate, but I will definitely admit it's one of their weaker ones.
It's funny, especially considering it's Snuff. As much as I like that song, it does sound like Rejected. It does sound like it was originally made for Stone Sour, and then Corey just moved it to Slipknot.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Like, I've never listened. I think this really sounds more like a Stone Sour song than it does a Slipknot song.
When's the last time? Stone Sour hasn't actually done anything new from now that I think about it.
They did one album in 2022 called The End for Now.
No, that was Slipknot.
Oh yeah, Stone Sour hasn't done anything for a bit.
Yes!
Yes!
Holy fuck.
3 weeks and we got it!
And now we're on to the final boss.
Now let's never speak of this again.
Again, same as usual, you're fucking popping off of this more than I am. Holy fuck. That was like my 5th time trying as a boss today.
Yeah, this was not an exact...
I bet it opens that gate we passed before entering the greenhouse.
I mean, I've re-downloaded Lies of P on my PC, so I'll play the DLC on that.
Definitely.
But I'd actually admit, when I was really thinking over, I think Waiting for the End is a good song by Linkin Park.
Yeah, Waiting for the End is a sick song.
But it was where I went, like, saying, I'm not hearing the guitar, if you catch my drift.
Yeah.
It's one.
We'll go back to Hotel Crap and all that, then we'll just go straight to the final boss.
They kind of got what I like to call Imagine Dragons syndrome, which is the guitar's just an aesthetic thing. It's not actually, you're not really hearing it as a sound. Remember, lots of bands, even now I get a sense a lot of bands now try to not sound like they're playing guitar when they do the songs.
I think metalcore does that a lot, where they mostly save the guitar for like the choruses. I'm only able to level up once.
Beyond the Black gets a very good balance of it.
Yeah.
What's your okay?
Yeah, I'm able to level up twice now. I'll just put both in vigor. Get my stamina up a bit. It does almost feel ashamed to spend ages on that boss only to then go, oh, we're quitting, but
it's your choice, man.
Yeah, I don't want to spend too long on this.
Hang on, what happens if you beat the final boss and we've got like an hour to kill?
You get to play something, I guess.
Yeah, okay. Do you know what? I'll do Tekken 3 for a bit.
Oh god, I can only apologise, Reese.
Or I'll do Street Fighter 6 if you want me to look good.
Oh god, I can only apologise, Ren.
Excuse me, I got a higher rank than him with most of in Street Fighter 6.
Is that because you play more?
Yeah. Well, I shared with you what that guy said to me on the chat room in one of the rooms.
Did you?
Yeah. It was he kept saying, "Oh yeah, just mash the buttons and instead of actually learning to play." And then he said, "And you've got a platinum, for fuck's sake." And I was very tempted just to reply, "Love you." But I thought I've angered him enough. I'm saying nothing. Hang on, I think I took a photo of it because I thought no one's going to believe me if I don't.
I just need the final ingredient, the one that holds your memory.
The secret ingredient is nothing.
Your
You just have to believe.
If you give me your heart, all these trials and tribulations will be over. You have been a brilliant and a good boy. As your reward,
Me? I've been a
I
good
shall
boy.
turn you into a real boy. Give me your heart. Son.
I don't have a heart, and fuck you anyway.
I could fucking piss so many people off with this one choice. Nah, that one up.
I believed you were a good boy.
And I believed in a thing called love,
You
but here we are.
insist on breaking my heart. Well,
Oh, go back to writing your fucking emo music.
mischievous.
Emo music.
It seems you
Woo!
inherited.
Hey, I'm back. What happened to the woman with a sexy robot? I killed it.
He killed her.
I killed it.
But a father
You missed out.
always looks after his.
You want to see me pop off? There's your.
Even
You want to see? You want to
Wind
see
it
him?
back.
You want to see him react? Do a bigger reaction than I did for me beating the boss. Go watch it.
one way, I grew to love you.
Oh Jesus! I forgot Matt got that picture of me without me noticing.
Who would bring
God, that's
my
really
son
close to your face
back
as
to
well.
life.
What the thing is, they took a couple pictures of me at the event. Here's what you obviously. This one, I'm looking right at the camera. I have no recollection of this photo being taken.
I'm disappointed in you.
What?
We now have your.
Congrats, you finished.
Just to happen.
You finished the DLC now? No.
No, I have not. I'm just can't be asked doing more of it at the minute. I've got Lies of P downloaded on my PC. I'll just play it on that.
If you refuse, then I'll have to retrieve
Oh no,
it myself.
he's got the power. He's got the power stone.
My son.
Huh.
Yep.
Didn't realise we had to fight.
Once ago, I'll swap to this weapon now.
Come to me, my son.
And you'll be in a world of pure imagination.
It's been a while since I last fought this guy, so
What happens if you give me a heart?
I never will.
you get bad ending.
Ah.
I imagine. It's kind of like I guess one of the endings to Bloodborne where you could just let Gammon kill you and you just skip his boss fight.
Have you tried fighting Gammon? Of course you're gonna skip that shit.
Have you tried fighting Gammon? Of course I'm not gonna skip that shit. It's fun.
Yeah, that is a really good boss fight. It's not the best finishing boss fight in a Souls game, but it is high up there.
Honestly, I say it probably is.
Freedom is not freedom.
Okay, well, what's the final fight in Dark Souls 1? It's
Lord Gwyn.
yeah, I was gonna say it's Lord Gwyn.
Lord Gwyn's disappointingly easy.
So organ donation is bad according to this game, then.
I mean, when I'm not. I mean, it is when I'm still alive. When I'm still using my heart. Yeah. Then there's obviously Dark Souls 2. There's the one, the only big Nashi D, who is one of the worst final bosses in Souls history.
Yeah, so he's not winning this. Can I also say Demon Souls is not winning this because that final boss sucks. Both of them.
Yeah, I was about to say which one.
Both of them suck for different reasons.
Dark Souls 3's final boss is sick.
Yeah, no, Dark Souls 3 is the next tier one. Yeah, again.
Sekiro, fucking pick one. That game has like 4 final bosses.
And I wouldn't pick any of them over Dark Souls 3 or Gehrman.
And
The Elden Beast in Elden Ring.
well, Radigan and the Elden Beast. Radigan's fun. The Elden Beast sucks.
The Van Boss Demon Souls is just a slug that can barely damage you. Even if you don't count him and you take the final boss 2 before that, that sucks as well because it does that stupid thing of lowering your levels. That attack sucked. I'm so glad I beat it first time on my PS5 playthrough.
Ah, fuck.
So long.
Because he took about 6 levels from me by the time I was done.
Huh.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think Gehrman is the best of those.
Though if we're counting the DLC bosses as well, fuck, that's a tough one.
Yeah, but now we got the Orphan of Kos.
Orphan of Kos is really fun. Prince Consort Radahn is seriously fun.
Oh yeah, no. Prince Consort Radahn. Fucking hard, but really good fun.
Though if we're counting DLC bosses, I've got to go with Slave Knight Gale from Dark Souls 3. He is probably one of my favourite bosses in Souls-like.
CS2 had great fun of bosses with the Ivory King. I wouldn't say the Ivory King is that good. I'm going to disagree with you there, Reese. I discovered someone who doesn't hate Dark Souls 2.
Final boss in the Frigid Frostlands in Dark Souls 2 fucking sucks. It's just what could be worse than one tiger? Oh, I know. How about 2 tigers?
Oh, hang on, you've almost been... How do we...
I've always got a problem. There's only the first phase. There's more after this.
Can they just make that bar halfway and then restart the second phase rather than we have to go through 2 health bars and I misjudged?
No.
The 2 tigers weren't the final boss in the Ice Zone, it was the Ivory King.
Oh, that was the Ivory King, right.
Who is...
I mean that still also requires you to go through the Frigid Frostlands, and I'm gonna say not even fucking Gale would be worth that.
Okay, for different reasons, in terms of like annoyance to face them and not much of a challenge at all and a bit of waste of your time. What are the worst final bosses in Blood? What are the worst bosses in Bloodborne? Let's say bosses.
Worst bosses.
Let's start with annoyance. Which one annoys you?
Mikolash.
Yeah.
Mikolash is no question.
Mikolash is I don't like the Bloodstarved Beast.
That's where we are at a disagreement. I fucking love the Bloodstarved Beast.
But the other one I really don't like, because Ren took ages on this one. The free snake men thing.
Oh no, I like those guys.
It's a bit of a fucking asshole to deal with all 3 of them though. The part with the invisible deer and 2 tigers were optional for the Ice Zone. What about
There we go.
Oh.
Now into the second phase. Other bad bosses in that game.
Witches of Hemlock?
Yeah, Witches of Fenwick are
boring.
Suck.
What's the worst?
Honestly, what's it called? The newborn, the one reborn. I think that one sucks. That's it. The one reborn. That boss is terrible.
Oh yeah, no, the one reborn is awful, and
all the Blue Men group, those guys, the Moonlight Presence, I think they're called. They suck.
They suck.
Especially as they come up before a legit really fun boss.
What's the name of the guy with the Cajun says who gets the cough?
Nicholas,
that's it. Yeah, no, he fucking sucks.
He's awful. He's fun as a meme boss, but when you actually get to it, it's like, oh Jesus Christ.
Oh god, I'm just running through the same areas. I'm dying to the stupidest shit. Can I please just be done with this already?
Oh, you want to be done with it?
I can see you dressing up as Halloween as him.
I mean, Ren's already cosplaying as him in Ghost of Yotei. Which, by the way, I found the secret boss in Ghost of Yotei. Oh my god, is some of the most unfair shit I have ever fought.
Have you played Kingdom Hearts' secret bosses?
These are cheese. The cheese. I don't like. Except Reese, you forget. I don't like cheese and bosses. Nicholas.
I'm just not.
Also, I would argue. Oh, he's not that bad if you cheese it. It's not a good defense.
I agree because I feel like. Also, I'm not good enough to cheese a boss in these games. As anyone who's watched me playing Elden Ring will tell you.
Oh damn, that got through that face quickly.
Yeah, I was going to say.
How dare you? You're just a puppet. Nothing more.
Break this.
Oh yeah, do you know what's weird? I was looking on my Eurovision news thing. Looks like they're in talks to have Canada be in Eurovision. I know!
But they're not from Europe! It don't cheese the fight, it just makes him run to the boss arena.
So you fight
fighting normally, just skip the Benny Hill part. I mean, his fight in general just sucks as well.
Yeah, even if you skip
like, he has a tentacle attack that can, like, almost one-shot you at times if you're not careful.
even if you skip the Benny Hill bit, there's problems with it. Now the
Become a real.
yeah, no, it's they would be entitled because they are part of the broadcast union that's how Australia gets in it. But I mean, hopefully I'm watching Eurovision next year. But that's going to be decided next month.
If Israel's still in.
If Israel's still in, I'm not going to watch. But the other good news is that Cyprus have been the first country to pick their entry.
Oh, cool.
And it's someone from North London. Yeah, you can get away with that. It's basically, so long as one of the songwriters is from the country in question, you can get away with it.
I still remember in Electric Boy's new video, because I think it's kind of common knowledge at this point, because he can't damage you in the Benny Hill portion, the only sketch. Yeah, he can't. It still fucking sucks. In Electric Boy's in the comments of Electric Boy's new song, because I think it's kind of common knowledge at this point that people just want them to play it to be an entry in Eurovision.
They tried.
Yeah. Somewhat. I just saw a comment that really amused me. That just went, okay, Eurovision now should be asking to play on your stage.
I like that one. Yeah, they tried to enter Pump It as a Eurovision entry.
Have they tried since?
No, I think they want to do it, but the sort of German broadcasting company doesn't.
I'm not arguing it doesn't suck. It's the
way they use poison knives.
Yeah.
But they keep trying, but I think the German broadcast doesn't really want them to do it. Which is funny because Germany does terrible at Eurovision.
Hey guys, you have so many goddamn really good metal bands.
They entered one and they came dead last.
Yeah, well, people clearly don't have good taste.
Do you know what I found amazing? You know what the stereotype is? Us are bad at Eurovision.
Yeah.
Germany is the only band I can think of that came stone dead last 3 years in a row this decade.
Jesus.
2021 they came stone dead. No, I'm lying there. They nearly came last in 2021. They were saved by us getting no points.
He lied, folks. He lied. Everyone banned him.
But yeah, 2022 they got bottom. 2023 they gained bottom. I think they actually were saved from no points by getting 6 points from Austria's public vote. One of the biggest disparities they've ever had to be Moldova in 2022. They came second in the public vote and they were in the bottom 5 of the jury vote.
Jesus.
And it's a really great song. It's basically it's kind of song you'd hear on the Wacken stage at Wacken. A sort of like the song is basically about a folklore band sneaking on a train from Moldova to Romania.
Random concept, but okay.
You're not allowed to do any political songs in Eurovision. Austria having an influence over Germany has never gone wrong in the past, has it?
Nope, cannot think of a single thing.
No.
Absolutely not. History has always been squeaky clean, just like it is in the current right now.
Did your mum ever watch The Voice?
I think so, yeah.
Because she might actually know who won Eurovision this year, because it was a former Voice contestant.
All right.
And I mean the UK version of The Voice. He represented Austria. Amazing performance. I remember seeing the music video for it and I said, if they can nail the staging for this, this has got such a good chance of winning it. But thank you, public, for giving them over 100 points, because that meant we don't have a Eurovision in Tel Aviv next year.
Let me fucking... There we go.
There we go. Yeah, I'm trying to think metal bands that have been... 2007 was a good year because a bunch of people did try to enter metal bands that year.
Well, I mean...
Lordi had just won.
Lordi won.
Lordi just won, so people think, let's try that. And it didn't work for any of them. Finland that year actually kind of entered a proto Beyond the Black.
Alright.
Did them alright, I think they came like 6th or 7th that year. But the hosts usually do well at the contest anyway.
After I lost you.
Anyone remembers Ireland in Europe in the 90s will attest to that.
Was that the one year they won or something?
Not the one year, they won it 3 years in a row.
Oh Jesus.
In fact, it was going so well for them. In 1995, they deliberately entered something bad because they couldn't afford to host another one.
Father to son.
And then they proceeded to win the next year after that.
Oh God.
So Norway won it that year, then they won it in Norway, so it went back to them. And then 1997 was the last year that we won it.
Yeah.
I remember.
Hey, I was born in a Eurovision victory year.
Hooray! Now the funny thing is, I remember they brought that up on Mock the Week when David Mitchell was on. I said, "Can you sing that song to us, David?" He said, "Well, I would, but a court order forbids me from doing so."
You can become a real human.
Yeah, I think people really understand how good David Mitchell is on panel shows. Because he was really good on Mock the Week.
I mean, wasn't he a regular contestant, or isn't he?
He's on regular
on
Would I Lie to You?
Yeah, Would I Lie to You?
He's a regular on that, yes. And he's good on he's good any time he appears on QI.
I was doing really well while blocking in one of the attempts, and now I'm fucking doing awful.
Is it just me, or does that thing look like it's from a music video for Parkway Drive?
I was looking at the Tool music video.
No, that makes better sense. That's about right. I'll remind myself, how long does this need? About 20 minutes.
You can become a real human. Come to me, my son.
Yeah, it never ends well when you hear that sentence.
I heard it regularly then.
I remember my mum's birthday tomorrow, actually.
Ah, cool.
So she turns 72.
What are you doing for it?
I'll give her a call and send her a couple of things. I did, but because we're going to the gig tomorrow, I made sure she got something really nice for dinner yesterday. So I made a chicken, sausage and bacon pie.
Chicken, sausage and bacon pie. Could you sound any more British?
I know, I was thinking.
Your freedom is not for you.
Or fucking put full English breakfast in a poor cool.
Actually, the Hairy Vikers did do that.
Of course.
So you just need to redo that with a Geordie accent and you're sorted.
I don't know how to do a Geordie accent.
Don't attempt it if you don't know how to do it.
I do not want to piss off the Cheryl Cole fans. Not for any not because I had a bad experience with them. They just seem scary.
I don't. She's not called Cheryl Cole anymore. I'm not sure what she's called now.
If you can't find it,
She's been married so many times.
human myself.
Slice and dice, baby.
If only I had time. If only I had read your favorite book. Father to son.
Once again, I want to do something quickly. Wait for it. Decapitation!
Run!
Yeah,
nice.
that's it.
How
Worth it.
you're
Stupid, but worth it.
nothing more.
Ah, fuck. Yeah, second phase is difficult. First phase in comparison is by comparison is kind of easy.
Hello, I'm a beluga whale, don't you know?
Oh, by the way, did you hear Vacuum released a bunch of new bands on Halloween?
I got the email about it, but I haven't looked at it yet, so get it up now.
A couple bands I'm aware of, which I'm a fan of. Bands like Blood Red Throne, Spectral Wound, and Carbath, I think their name is.
Yeah, the newsletter. Let's see what they've added.
Memories within you. I know you've gone astray.
Well, Found's always good.
Found.
Faun.
Oh, Found.
F-A-U-N.
Isn't that Fawn then?
In say it's Found because of Dutch pronunciation. I love the fact that's the first image that comes up when you type in Wacken on Google. Just an empty field with leftover tents.
Yep, that's Vacuum.
You can become a real human.
Line up.
Come to me, my son.
Bloodfired Death, Red Throne, Broken Silence.
Well, Broken by Silence was announced a while ago.
I never
Or Broken by Scream, rather, not Broken by Silence.
because of
7th.
within you.
Yeah. That's been the big one they've talked about.
I know you have gone astray. You troublesome little puppet.
If you knew I'd go astray, why'd you fucking trust me with your social security number? Should know I would have sold that shit on the dark web.
It's not for you. But Carl. No father wants to resort to the lash.
You alright in there, Rippers?
She smells food. Oh no, she's by the door. You alright there, Ripley?
Hi, Ripley!
Ripley!
Here she comes.
She ate the chew I gave her, so
Good
she's
girl.
kind of bored now.
Good girl, come here. Sit.
She's been groomed, and me and my mum paid a trip to pet her home today, so I got her something.
After I
You
lost
are
you,
adorable.
my life was
Oh, she's coming for a fuss.
You're always desperate for a fuss, aren't you?
You are such a fuss pot, it's unbelievable. Mind you, compared to Pepper.
Well, I mean, Ripley at least can take care of herself. Pepper will just sit on you the entire time.
real human.
Yeah, but
get off my face. Boy, you can drink a lot, Ripley.
she drinks too much sometimes. A couple times last year where she just, I think because she's having a fight for the water with Pepper and Lulu often, she ends up drinking so much she ends up being sick.
Oh,
She doesn't do it. She hasn't done it for a while, but she did it for a bit like last year.
Troublesome little puzzle. Your freedom is not for you.
No, about that.
there.
But there's no.
Yeah, I mean, decent that they did the Halloween one, but I think most of the good,
Yeah.
I think most of the good stuff's coming at Christmas.
Yeah, I mean, they do have the advent calendar, and yet I remember like they announced some really good shit last year.
Yeah, with Joe back on board, it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to going with them again.
Put it this way, he was glad he skipped last year based on the way he saw the mud.
Yeah.
Nothing
Oh, jeez.
Would you have liked to have seen any of the bands we saw though?
He said a couple of them, but there wasn't a huge lineup for him.
Fucking shotgun.
I got a shotgun.
Groovy.
Yeah, no, we're trying to get the internet sorted at the housing park because I still can't download any software or updates to my PS5 at work.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, it keeps saying that the files are corrupted, but it says it almost
I
immediately.
mean, I don't know if it's my PS5 hates my Wi-Fi or my Wi-Fi hates my PS5, but something fucking hates it. Like it's constantly like it does like event kind of connect, but fucking hell, it does take a while.
Do you know what the problem is as well? It's that
It like internet issues are like, from what I've seen, are very common with PS5s. Annoyingly.
yeah, we actually, just to make sure it was definitely internet, we did a couple of tests, and we did a sort of like repair soft system, so that would get rid of the saying the software's corrupted thing that it's telling us, and then we connected it, and that didn't work. We connected it to a mobile phone network. That did work.
Huh.
So
Mine never works with mobile phone connections. Though in all fairness, I'm in a place where I live doesn't have great signal.
I noticed when I come to put in the sat nav after we've dropped you off.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, that's tomorrow night for me.
Like we like when my dad makes a phone call, he has to do it in like his VR room, aka my brother's old bedroom, because that's where the signal is best. Yeah, my dad's I don't know if I ever said this. My dad's really into VR. Though that being said, he's recently started getting really interested in Arc Raiders, so that might change. Oh shit! I thought I was gonna get hit there.
I did as well, actually, to be fair.
I saw the camera. You were on your fucking phone.
Sorry, they've actually directly messaged me on that one. I'll just tell them we're in this. Might get a few more people in if I do this one.
If you do what? Ah, fuck. Yeah, as you can tell, it's been a few months since I last fought this guy.
Check out. I have to come and join if you want to make more fun, and join. Everyone else makes fun of me on here anyway.
Come and join if you want to see me die a lot.
You can become a real human. Come to me, my son.
Or at least, or make fun of me for dying. Reese isn't doing that, and it feels a bit weird, seeing as he's normally the one who makes fun of people when they die a lot in games.
We haven't started a kill count yet.
Oh, that will be in the fucking hundreds. That one boss would have like been. I guess that one DLC boss that would have been like more than any of the Final Destination kill counts.
gone astray. You troublesome puppet. Freedom is not for you, but Carl.
No, I will say, I'm looking to. I like to look to help out. I've got Axia a sponsorship deal for a charity event.
Oh, charity event, because I know you were doing one for that card game shop.
Yeah.
So I was still playing Jurassic World 3. I'm at the end of the campaign.
Yes. So I got to get a 5-star on the Parks and Tryout challenges. So before I can write my review. No, the
yeah, because he likes to be thorough. He doesn't like to write
half-arse it.
He doesn't like to write review. Unlike me, who just gets to the end because that's enough.
You know, occasionally.
Because it takes me long enough to beat games already, so I don't want to like waste more time.
Put it this way, I'm not going to go as far as detail with him for Hyrule Warriors, which I'll give a go of tonight before I go to bed. I want to register for.
Oh no, I'll probably go try and do. I'll at least do all the mission, all the stages in that because I did for Age of Calamity.
Please regain.
Okay, that attempt was terrible. I'm very surprised I even made it to the second phase, honestly. Yeah, I don't know if the reviews without experience of the full game as appears disingenuous. I mean, in my case, the I don't really talk about the post game very much, and a lot of the collectibles are. When talking about the collectibles, is like such a minor part of my reviews. My main discussion point is often the combat in games. Because for me, that's like a lot of the times because that's the main draw for me at least. Which is gonna make reviewing the new Tomodachi Life a bit awkward.
Yeah, no, that being said, Tomodachi Life, that looks like it's gonna be fun.
Oh, I'm so excited for it. Like, my favorite 3DS game is finally getting a sequel. I've been wanting it for over a decade.
What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be playing Animal Crossing Switch 2 update to see, okay, let's do a comparison on the two big life sims Nintendo's made. Like, what are you getting for your money with Tomodachi Life, which is probably going to cost you less?
Yeah.
And I think, I'll bet you anything, Tomodachi Life is going to give you more.
Honestly, from what I've seen, like,
at launch,
you're getting so much more than you did in the original game. Meanwhile, with Animal Crossing, most of the new content was just
free updates.
Not even free updates, stuff that was already in other games.
Like, I'll give you a prime example. One of the things that they're bringing to the new updates coming in January for the Switch 2 version, though it will work on the Switch 1 version as well, is they're adding a holiday resort to the pier.
Huh.
So you design hotel rooms for the guests. They're showing you, and I was like,
that's Happy Home Designer!
Yeah, I was going to say, and we already had a DLC that was kind of like that. So you're essentially giving somebody something for free, which I had to pay for in the DLC.
Yeah.
And that to me was like, okay, from the looks of it, it's more expansive in the DLC than it is in what we're getting in this one. But at least I'll say the one thing they've done smart there is they've at least acknowledged that Happy Home Designer should have always been a side mode and not a full game.
Yeah. I mean, they did essentially make Animal Crossing meets My Sims with that.
Well, the funny thing is, I'd say the thing is, I want Nintendo to do more of Animal Crossing, but there's actually surprising.
Careful what you ask for. You might get Amiibo Fest too.
Yeah, that's a reason why you don't want to have that again. And again, I feel like Amiibo Festival would have been better if they incorporate the mini games with the board game a bit better.
Yeah, because the board game, it was literally just a board game. Whereas it just Mario Party just kind of teach you that you need both.
Yeah, because in Mario Party's case, the mini games offset the board game, so you don't get too tired of the board.
And the board game ensures you don't get too tired of just doing mini games.
Exactly, it's a good balance.
Oh Jesus! I guess I can't block that attack.
so much to like about the new Mario Party, but the balance they have is very good.
I haven't really played much of the new Mario Party, if I'm honest. I don't really play online very much, and I don't have that many friends who have the game. Honestly, the most I played of it was at a gaming bar last time I went to Manchester.
Oh, that must have been fun.
Yeah, it was quite fun. It's quite fun playing with them.
I went to a place like that in Liverpool called Pixel Bar because we were running an event that.
I think that was it.
Yeah,
I think that was the same place in Manchester I went.
Yeah, I went to the Liverpool one of those.
I did not realise it was a chain.
Yeah, it turns out it's a chain. Yeah, so I went.
Oh
there.
shit!
Did they do the same cocktails in that one? Because I got a cocktail that was Pokemon themed.
Yeah, they have them.
Yeah, no.
Me,
me
and my mate's girlfriend, we both got cocktails that came with Pokemon cards.
Which flavour did you get?
I can't remember.
Because I remember I got electric.
I think I might have gotten psychic.
That's a good one. Because I love a good mocktail.
Oh yeah, we had the full-on cocktails. We didn't just have the mocktails.
No.
Which is kind of awkward because I was there with my mate and his girlfriend, and my mate Sean and his girlfriend, and he doesn't drink, so it was just me and her drinking the cocktails. We just didn't have anything, even though there were like mocktails.
Yeah, my mum got me this book at one point, and it's a book of mocktails recipes.
Oh, have you used it at all?
Yeah, I have. They're quite difficult to make, but it's some interesting ones. What's great about the book is you want to. It puts all the recipes in alphabetical order.
You know what though? Best mocktail I've ever had is still the one we had. At that one Man Behind the Curtain.
Oh yes.
That was like. Still have not had a mocktail as nice as that one.
See, this one says it's a caramel apple mocktail, but it says the top one 60 mils of apple cider.
Huh.
It's not a mocktail then.
I mean, it's not very strong alcohol, and it's probably not that much that you'll really get a buzz.
See, this is one I want to make, but I haven't made it yet. Cherry colada. Cherry juice, coconut milk, pineapple juice, lime juice, crushed ice, and some macchiato cherries and pineapple wedges for garnish. Wait,
That sounds good.
It sounds nice.
Wait, why did I not stagger him? That's annoying.
Do you like coffee, Elliot?
Bro, I regularly come into Anime Amigos with someone from Costa.
Then this is one for you then. It's a chilled coffee quencher.
Ooh.
You get a cold brew coffee with pomegranate syrup.
Man Behind him. Oh really?
And the curtain went bankrupt and closed. It went into a liquidation.
I did not know that. When did that happen? Because I was only a couple years ago we went there.
I think we went there and ruined its reputation.
Yeah, they saw it, saw how we're all dressed, and it was just like, oh, this is a peasant place. We're not going to this establishment anymore. In all fairness, it owed over £1 million. Fucking hell.
There's thing it's like tonic water with pomegranate syrup and cold brew coffee and a bit of orange peel.
Oh.
Well, that's optional, but anything that has cherry in it.
That was literally the year after we went. That was literally the year after. Holy shit, we really did fucking tank it.
Oh, I think I made this one, the elderflower spritz. I think. I know I made a couple of these, but I have made a few of them, yeah. Oh no, I made this one, the ginger peach fizz. That was a hard one to make because it's really difficult to get the juice out of peach, as it turns out, without having loads of bits in there.
Do you know something? There's one YouTube channel I used to binge a lot. I don't really much anymore. Called someone like Can It Drink? I'm not sure, but it's like it's just a show where a guy makes cocktails based on So yeah, it's basically sort of just a YouTube series of a guy making cocktails based off things in from nerdy things like video games, anime, D&D.
All right.
Genuinely, this I don't even though when we go to gigs will prove otherwise. I generally don't drink very often, and I'm not that interested in cocktails or anything like that. I found myself at one point watching hours of that just because it was like such a relaxing series.
Well, the way I drink mocktails, everyone says if you actually drank alcohol, you'd be pissed so quickly.
But yeah, I will believe that, honestly.
Do you know what? Genuinely, I went out for I did a pub quiz on Sunday.
All right.
And so we all went out and we all had pizza beforehand, and the others did comment on how fast I ate the pizza again.
I mean, yeah. I'm a fast eater, and you eat pizza way faster than I do.
I don't intend to do it, honestly.
I don't either. Yeah, people also always comment on how fast of an eater I am. I'm just like. The thing is, I'm not sure I am, because compared to a lot of my family, I am a fast eater. But then I go out with some friends. I'm just like, Jesus Christ! I'm just like, I'm one of the slowest ones there. I still remember Valentine's Day one year. Me and my girlfriend at the time we both got a Domino. She got a large, I got a medium. She demolished hers before I was like halfway through mine. I'm just like, fucking hell, girl! I thought I was a beast.
Power of the beast is all you need.
Sadly, Beast and Black weren't even a thing back then. So.
Yeah, no, I've said if Blood Moon Saluna is on my team, I'm thinking of calling my team Enter the Bath Hole. The
Bahalet.
The Bahalet, yeah. Because I thought it's an Eclipse themed song. Let's have an Eclipse, and it has an Eclipse themed Pokemon on it.
Yeah. I'm so excited to see them next year.
By the way, I ordered a Rillaboom plush. I saw it was on there. It's the biggest plush I've ever ordered.
Really?
Yeah, look at it. It's over there.
Oh wow, yeah, it is.
Just to give an idea for the camera, by the way. This is how big it is.
I like to know, I think my Jolteon and Espeon plush are still bigger. In all fairness, I think they're third party ones. That one, that one's first party, I'm guessing.
Yeah, it is first party. I can tell you though, there was one that was being sold first party, and it was a life-size Gardevoir.
I've seen that.
Jesus, no! Anyone who buys that, put them on a list. Also, there was a...
Anyone who buys that, please check the Gardevoir. I might be screaming.
Oh yeah, I got in a lot of trouble in the Pokemon WhatsApp group because I said I didn't really like the battle system in Legend Z. ZA.
I don't like it that much.
No, I don't really like it that much either. I just find
Yatsu yesterday released a video on Pokemon Legends ZA, and he said he preferred it to Arceus. I was just like, really?
Yeah, I was going to say, I was like, Arceus at least felt like a good middle ground.
Like, Arceus felt at least experimental. This one just feels like, yeah, this did really well, we'll just make another one. We have 6 months. I don't like it. I made a
big point in my review. It does feel like you're just pressing buttons and hoping for success.
Yeah, it just like there's no strategy, not really any strategy to it.
Which, let's face it, the thing that you like, the thing I like most about Pokemon is the strategy aspect to it.
Like yeah, when it comes to Pokemon, really, it is kind of, it is literally meant to be baby's first turn-based RPG. Just, oh, there's these Pokemon there's these guys who have very clear and obvious weaknesses. You get the weaknesses, you're golden, you're great, you're beating it.
And if you want to play it competitively, it's like easy to learn, hard to master. So, and there's all that there for you. But if you don't want to take advantage of that, you don't have to, and you're still going to get a really good game.
Yeah, like I don't want to do. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like if I doing the competitive side of Pokemon would just kind of ruin the game for me. If I'm honest. Just because, like, I feel like it would affect who my favorite Pokemons were, and I would just feel very deflated because I'm not using, like, a team I would want. Like for God's sake, every one rule I have in all my Pokemon teams is there must be a Jolteon. And Jolteon is, like, not a strong Pokemon at all, but he's my favorite Pokemon. I like him because he was with me, because he's like my Eevee every time I play XD Gale of Darkness. That's my favorite Pokemon. But yeah.
Yeah, no, but that's the thing. You wouldn't really put it this way though, Elliot. I will say this one in your favour. He's not the worst evolution competitively.
Is that Leafeon?
No, it's Flareon.
Really?
Yeah, Flareon, it gets no good ability. It doesn't get a good.
I thought Flareon would have been one of the good ones.
No, Flareon, its stats aren't very good, and it gets an ability, but it gets a good ability called Guts, which is it amplifies its physical attack stat if it.
Yeah, I know what Gus is.
Yeah. So that probably
Like one of the general rules in Nuzlocke is make sure one of the first Pokemon you get is a Rattata with Guts.
that's a good one to get. Yeah. So you know what Guts does.
Yeah.
The problem is though, there's 2 items you can give to sort of trigger
What
Guts.
We still got like 50
Yeah.
minutes.
Yeah, we've got plenty of time.
No, Flareon is a physical attacker with no good physical attacks due to most fire. Okay.
There's very few fires. Also, even if you get this ability off, you've got to. There's only 2 items. You can get the Toxic Orb, which gives it a toxic poison, which means with its stats, it'll die really quickly. Or you can give it the Flame Orb, which burns it, but of course it's a fire type, so it doesn't. So you can't burn it. So you'd have to sort of like do a terrestrialization, like normal terrestrialization or something like that, and then burn it, and that way. But that means you'd have to use up your Terror immediately.
Who's the best evolution then?
Sylveon.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, that checks out.
Well, not only are fairies probably one of the best types in the game.
Yeah, Fairy is basically the equivalent of Generation 3 Steel.
I'd say the second best is Umbreon,
Yeah, that makes sense.
because it gets access to a lot of very good support moves. I've seen a few people bring Umbreon to stream. Probably maybe Vaporeon. Vaporeon gets some good moves and some decent abilities, but you never bring one. Yeah, really, if you want to do one, it's got to be Sylveon.
Yeah.
Well, what someone did win the World Championships with Sylveon. But that's the thing, you are right, you're not always going to go into a tournament being able to use your favourite Pokemon.
Vaporeon is famous due
Just
to
to the memes.
Yeah, we've all seen the copy pasta.
But
Which is a shame. Vaporeon's a good boy.
you know what's funny though? I actually would say, having played a bunch of other games, probably one of my favourite evolutions is Leafeon. Because it's been on multiple Hall of Fame teams for me. I beat the Elite Four multiple times with a Leafeon.
If I had to pick, like, of the Sinnoh ones, I'd definitely say I prefer Glaceon. But
It's a nice design, Glaceon.
yeah, it's a nice design. I think Ice-type Pokemon are just really cool.
Do you know what? I want a Dragon evolution.
You're just a puppet. Nothing.
But then you just call it Dragion, and that sounds weird.
Yeah.
We haven't had a Steel one yet either.
Yeah, that's surprising.
Steelion sounds right.
Kind of like a flying one.
Yeah, flying makes a lot of sense. Like,
If you just call it Fleon or something like that.
or Skyon.
Skion.
Skion, that sounds cool. Yeah, we haven't had flying. We haven't had a poison one either. Would you want a poison one though?
Vemion.
Yeah.
That would be kind of cool, actually, probably.
Yeah, the problem is though, poison is one of the weakest types in the game.
Oh, by far, yeah.
Doesn't have much strength against. I mean, it does do super effective damage to fairies, but that's about it.
And grass.
Oh yeah, grass. I mean,
Also, it does have like. I feel like when it comes to status effects, poison types probably have some of the best ones.
yeah, but the best status effects in the game are sleep, paralysis, and burn.
I would have thought it'd be frozen.
Frozen is good, but there's so little chance of it actually going off.
Yeah.
Like, put it this way, the current format we're at now is the most I've ever seen freezes go off. And that's purely because Aloha and Ninetales is in the mix.
I mean, sleep is really good unless you're playing one of the GameCube games, because those games have a mechanical call where if your Pokemon goes to sleep, you just call it and it wakes up.
I forgot about that, yes. And also they've now introduced a move called Sleep Talk,
Yeah.
which
Which is actually stronger if your Pokemon's asleep.
what's the other great move? It's
Yeah, my Pokemon. Yeah, my main experience with Pokemon is just I think my boy's cool, but I still know some of the like. knowledgeable about how some of the moves work.
Well, one thing I didn't know until I played competitively is that you get a secondary effect to burn, which is not only is it a ticking clock, it lowers the Pokemon's physical attack stats.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's why a lot of people put Will-O-Wisp on Incineroar right now, because it lowers... It means automatically that Pokemon's going to do a lot of damage. So, for example, when I was in the tournament in London, I put Will-O-Wisp on my Incineroar because there was a lot of physical attackers in the stage. And one of my Pokemon's weaknesses was Zacian, the sword Pokemon cover. So I had that specifically for the Zacian match, which I didn't get to use in my second match. And it meant that despite the fact he did like 3 sword dances on that Zacian, it just could not deliver enough power in time. That was a good match, because it was the only time I've ever seen an Arbok on a team. I just have to say mad respects to him because for putting an Arbok on there, because I like that Pokemon.
So, quick question with it: has competitive Pokemon like warped your view on the game as a whole? Just because every time I hear you talk about it, you always talk about how Pokemon might be competitively viable. Like, do you ever just see like a Pokemon and just think my boy's neat?
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah,
all the time, and it makes me sad because I wish I would love to use them in a tournament.
Yeah, like I feel like that's why I wouldn't want to. I wouldn't want to go do anything competitive with Pokemon just because it would completely warp my view on my favorite mons, and as I say, it would just probably ruin the game for me in a number of ways.
It's like, okay, I'll give you a prime example. Is of the new Pokemon in it, I love using Mega Victory Bell, but I know, and I'm making the most of it right now
because you know it's not going to be used competitively.
Yeah, because I've looked at the stats on that thing. No chance is that going to be used competitively, but I'm just using it now. So what I'm doing now is I'm actually kind of using a bunch of the Pokemon I know are not going to be competitive because I know I'm not going to get to use them later.
You know, actually, have you heard of a YouTuber called Don Shambles or something like that?
I think I've heard of him.
He does like a bunch of it's mostly shorts I've watched of him, but he does like a lot of Pokemon, a lot of Kirby and Mario, and a lot of Pokemon shorts actually, sort of revolving around a lot of the stats and competitive stuff of it. But he talks about it in like kind of a fun way, so I'm actually kind of, strangely enough, kind of interested in it.
One of my favourite Pokemon YouTubers is Wolfie VGC, and he really knows his shit because he's a former world champion.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He's friends with another YouTuber I watch, Alpharad, and in fact.
Oh yeah, Alpharad. I like
Alpharad did you remember Mount Battle from Pokemon XD?
Yeah.
And Coliseum. He did a battle where like other people submitted teams for him to fight against, and he was able to steal one Pokemon from each of those teams. The final team was Wolfie's actual team.
From which one?
Like the actual, third gen. It was all third gen, obviously.
Kyogre was on it.
Yep. Kyogre.
Oh, that's the team he won the world championship with. Primal Kyogre.
Yeah.
Rayquaza, Mega Gengar, Raichu.
Yeah. He brought in the actual team, but obviously it wasn't as good because it didn't have all the Mega forms and everything like that. But
it's cool he used that.
Yeah.
Do you know what's funny? The Pokemon that won him that game wasn't Kyogre or Rayquaza. It was Hitmontop.
Oh.
Hitmontop delivered the move that secured him the win.
Yeah, I remember Alpharad saying that he quite liked that Hitmontop was actually started to be used competitively a lot because Hitmontop's cool. That boy doesn't get enough love.
It's one of the reasons why I'm
like, it was one of my favorite Pokemon when I play Coliseum.
Genuinely, he's one of my favourites as well. Out of all the Hitmon forms, Hitmontop's my favourite.
I'd say my favourite's Hitmonchan, probably.
I know what you mean, but I just feel like I'm not a huge fan of the designs on either of them.
That's fair.
I think it's more nostalgia, whereas I love Hitmontop's design.
I mean, with Hitmonchan and Hitmonlee, it's probably also because nostalgia, because I played Coliseum before XD, and one unfortunate thing about Coliseum is that it is very lacking in a Kanto representation. Meanwhile,
Yes.
XD is full of it, so I was just like, oh my god, it's the guy!
Yeah,
And the only ones of those Pokemon you find are Shadow Pokemon, except for Aerodactyl. You only meet him like when you fight the final boss again, but you caught all his Shadow Pokemon, which I thought was something really cool. Like, they have an entire team for the final boss for when you capture all Shadow Pokemon.
yeah, Colosseum is really trying to keep up with Hoenn representation to sell you on Hoenn.
Hoenn and Johto. There were a lot of Johto in there as well.
Yes, there was.
Like, you got Croagnon, Quilava, and Bayleaf.
And there were, and of course, well, the first Pokemon you shadow catch is
Makuhita.
Makuhita.
Oh, that was Johto.
No, that's Hoenn.
Ah.
But someone actually got to the final of a tournament recently with a Hariyama on their team.
Oh.
And that's also a Guts Pokemon.
Well, I mean,
believe.
also of the bird Pokemon in Colosseum, you get that one's Noctowl, which is that's Johto, isn't it?
Yeah, that's Johto.
Yeah.
That's one of my favourite Pokemon.
No, Noctowl's like one of my favorite.
One of my favourite flying types.
It's one of my favorite birds. Again, just because of Colosseum.
Do you know what's amazing? My favourite bug type. We in the Pokemon group. We got on this thing right where you put your favourite Pokemon of each type on the thing, and
I think I've seen that one. Is it like separated by types and regions?
yes.
Yeah, I've seen that. My one of my mates shared that to me like years ago. I was very tempted. I kept every time I remember, I just keep thinking, I should share it with the Amigos. That would be great.
Do you know what's funny? I'm the only person who picked Butterfree for their favourite bug type.
I think my favorite honestly is Beedrill.
I know what you mean. Beedrill is interesting, but
Oh, actually, no. Drapion's bug, right? Or is that just Poison Dark?
Drapion.
Drapion, the scorpion Pokemon from Sinnoh. The evolved form of Skorupi.
Yeah, that's a poison and dark type. It's not a bug type.
Actually, man, then there's Dustops. The Dustops is a really cool one.
Yes, I love that one. Dustop's so fun. I can't understand people that prefer Beautifly Dustops.
Dustops has a fucking psychic type moves. That's sick.
Yeah, and again, even at that point, there wasn't that many dark Pokemon in, so Psychic was quite good to have.
Yeah.
I think I took mine to the Hall of Fame in Hoenn in my first playthrough.
I never beat any of the Hoenn Pokemon games, not the main ones at least. In all fairness, my first proper Pokemon game were the Sinnoh ones.
But,
Actually, fun story about me. When I first got my DS, my dad got one of those action replay cartridges where you could just like download ROMs of games and play them on your DS. And that was how I played Pokemon Diamond for the first time.
Nice.
And you know what? I didn't play it properly because it had cheats on it. So I used the Walk Through Water cheat and got like 999 rare candies. So I just came to the Elite Four with a level 100 team. Don't worry, I played it properly for Platinum, which is probably a big reason why Platinum is my favorite of the mainline Pokemon games.
But yeah, you weren't a huge fan of the remake.
That's because the remake it had all the trappings of like 9 to 10. I was like 8. Give me a break. Yeah, but that's because the remake was that had all the trappings of like modern day Pokemon does, whereas like it was way too easy, way too streamlined. It just was not as fun as those DS games were.
Yeah, there's no real challenge until you're fighting Cynthia at the end.
Yeah, and even then they got made really easy.
Which compared to the original version, she was not that easy.
Oh, the original version, isn't she still considered the strongest final boss in Pokemon?
Yeah, she really is considered the strongest. But the funny thing is, people keep going on about they want the Kanto back on NSO.
Yeah, I want back Kanto on NSO. Specifically, I want Fire Red Leaf Green.
Yeah,
more than the original version.
Yes, that would be more for me. I would much be happier with Fire Red and Leaf Green over playing the original ones, because I think people forget there's a lot of jank in those Game Boys.
Alpharad, to go back to him, did an entire Nuzlocke on the original games, where he just did the glitches. Like, all the Pokemon he caught were just from all the glitches. Like, if I remember, I Bulbasaur was fucking broken in that game because in that original game, if you stacked Leech Seed and Toxic, you just decimated.
Yeah, no, Bulbasaur is playing the game on easy mode.
Yeah.
There's a speedrunning challenge at these Pokemon competitions. When you're out of the competition, you want to do something else on the side. They run a speedrunning thing of how fast can you get to Mount Moon?
Alright. Now, if I had to say who my favourite Pokemon tuber is, currently I say it's Point Crow.
Point Crow's good.
Because mostly because he does like a lot of really fun, interesting Pokemon stuff. Like one of my favourites he's done is Pokemon, but it doesn't stop evolving. Where like it's Pokemon Leaf Green, I believe, but like all the Pokemon have like 6 evolutions. That's all made from
Come to me.
and they are so cool. Like, I think one of my favorites is what they did to Charizard, where basically they made him to where it's 4th evolution, I believe. He becomes too heavy to fly, so he basically turns into like a water dragon, which is really cool. Like, I recommend that video if you haven't watched it. There's some really fun ideas in there.
Yeah, I agree. Just messaging next. They're getting messaging directly. Okay.
He's messaging his Discord kittens, everybody.
I'll tell you what. I've on that's how I've gotten much of my Mario Party down. I've been on the Discord channel. People have said, "Do you want to play some Mario Party now?" I'm like, "Yeah, I've got an evening. I might as well."
Well, I mean, the main usage I've had on Discord is for playing D&D, which I am planning on starting I'm finally starting a campaign next year. After ages of like holding it off, like literal years of holding it off, I'm just like, fuck it, I'm just gonna do it.
Do you know what, we talked about Wolf of BGC. I was actually in a queue with him at the tournament in London.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, no, Reese said hello to him.
Right.
I didn't spot him for a little bit.
You're just like, oh, for fuck's sake.
I was like, yeah, I was like, this is one of the guys who really inspired me to play competitively. And
he didn't fucking say hi.
And I'm never going to get a chance now because he's considering quitting in-person tournaments altogether.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's been treated horribly by his people who have been some overzealous fans at tournaments.
Ah, so he's met you then. He has met you. Honestly, at this point, the only game I would consider playing competitively, honestly, is Shadowverse, because I have been really getting into Shadowverse like the last month, and like with the Grand Blue collab and whatnot, my Dragoncraft deck's gotten really good. That's like kind of the one thing that's holding me off is the fact that I'm using a Dragoncraft deck, which isn't one of the best competitively. If you want to go competitive, I think it's Heavencraft or Runecraft are normally one of the best ones. Mostly Runecraft, but I don't know. Dragoncraft is just so much fun.
So, who's I like the idea of doing competitive Shadowverse. I'll tell you though.
Have you thought giving the game a go?
Maybe.
It is basically just Japanese Hearthstone, but in my opinion, it's actually better than Hearthstone in my opinion, just because it has more mechanics.
One of the things I do from going to Gamers Lodge, one of the things I do find pleasing is that there's so many new trading card games that are on the rise. Like Star Wars is doing well.
Yeah.
We've had the One Piece game is getting good numbers.
Oh, I mean, One Piece is blowing up. Like, I think that's one of the biggest ones in Japan at the minute.
The Gundam one is blowing up as well.
Did not know there was a Gundam one.
Yeah, it's a Gundam trading card game, and it's really a big event. Digimon's getting numbers.
Yeah.
I'm glad to see it isn't.
And then me and the Vanguard players are just in the corner eating glue.
I feel like Wizards of the Coast have got to start taking notice of this and saying we need to up our game with Magic the Gathering.
I mean, not really, because Wizards of the Coast also do the Pokemon card game, which is like the biggest one everywhere. So.
Yeah, no, but this way there was when I went to London, there was 4,000 competitors for that.
I mean, also Wizards of the Coast will probably just see that and just go, Gregory, we need more universes beyond. And also, like, well, I mean, they're also just doing a lot with the Commander format.
Yeah, Gundam has blown up so much that Bandai's had to apologise for not printing enough of the new set.
Because, of course, Because of course they did.
Oh, yeah, do you get the... when you get...
Correct me if I'm wrong, wasn't it Bandai who did the Digimon card game as well?
Bandai owns Digimon, so
So
yeah,
yeah, they did.
So.
I wasn't sure if they did or didn't. Because if I remember, there was like shortage for that over here for a bit. I mean, hell, the reason... I was the one who bought Reese's first Digimon deck. Just because I noticed it was in the... my local geek retreat, so I was just like, hey Reese, which one you want?
Digimon and One Piece, they own all... Yep, Digimon and One Piece, they own all of it.
Yeah. Like, that's a company I don't think gets... At least over here doesn't get enough credit for, like, just how much they have. Because, like, Bandai is not talked about very much, despite the fact that they are... like, when you consider how much they own, it is fucking massive.
Oh, Rita's correct us. Wizard Coast hasn't done Pokemon TCG for over 20 years now.
Oh no, he alright. Well, I thought they had started it at least.
They did start it, but I think another company took over.
Yeah. Or maybe Pokemon Company decided to do it more in-house.
Which explains why the art isn't as good as it was back in the day. Honestly, the artwork on those early cards is so good.
I mean, there were some symbols on the older cards.
Oh yeah,
that were not very good over here.
Oh yeah, now I remember that.
Remember was it the Kadabra or the Haunter, something like that? One of the psychic cards that had the Steps of Buddha symbol, which is quite a different symbol in other countries.
Yeah.
You know that's the symbol that had to be censored when Disney Plus started airing Tokyo Revengers.
It wasn't a Haunter, judging by the... Why am I looking for this?
just to get confirmation on which card it was.
Well, the Pokemon Company's having a bit of trouble with doing anything with Kadabra and Alakazam and all that line.
Oh yeah, because if I remember, that like for ages there was never any Kadabra cards because because they made a card that sort of mimicked a magician, and who actually actively sued Nintendo to not have his likeness.
No, it's actually even dumber than that.
And so they just didn't have any Kadabra cards for 16 years.
No,
why is it worse?
It's worse because it's not a magician, it's a fake mind reader, and I'm saying...
Oh yeah, that's right, it's a mic reader.
It's Uri Geller, and I want to say on the paper, he is fake. He was put...
Isn't he dead now?
No, he's still alive and annoyingly. That's why Pokemon Company can't do anything with him.
No, I thought Pokemon Company has now started doing Kadabra cards.
Yeah, because they basically... I think they've managed to find a loophole around it, but yeah. The point is, because it's Pokemon... It was the fact his name was used as the inspiration for Kadabra's name in Japanese. So he said that was a Fragrance Lakers trademark. I want to point out that this is a trademark of a man who couldn't do his ESP trick when he couldn't supply the proxy for the magic trick himself.
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't think people were expecting him to actually be able to read minds.
No, people really believe he can do it. People believe he's psychic. He really do.
Perfect. Parried that one perfectly.
It's like people believe people can talk to the dead. They do believe it.
Yeah. I mean, I would comment, but my mum has been to see psychics before.
I remember my...
in all fairness, she finds comfort in it, so I'm fine with it. Like, whatever makes her happy.
It's funny, because my dad and me, actually, when he was dying, we set up a plan that would basically say we'll know which ones are the real ones and which ones are and so we can prove people are faking it. But we set up a code word between ourselves, and if they don't, that's so random that if they don't say this code word, we know they're faking it.
Alright, what's the code word?
I'm not saying it on the air because I might end up using it.
There's no psychics who watch us unless Reese has a secret side gig.
No, seriously. One of the things that psychics will do now is they call something called hot reading, which is if you they get your names before you go to a show.
Ah, yeah.
And they'll research
the readings since they are scouts who prey on vulnerable
people, and those are in mourning. And a lot of people who are in mourning have really But basically, what they'll do is they'll look up your Facebook information and do it. And there was one debunker who got a bunch of people to go undercover and create fake profiles of them, so that when they went to a show, Psychic would read the fake profile.
There's a. I think I might. I don't know if I've ever told you this one, but there was an anti-Donna sketch about psychics, like a Blair Gorman, I think.
Oh yeah.
Where obviously he would speak to the dead, and Zach was pretending to be Blair Gorman. Mark was in the audience, basically being an audience plant, and it basically there were a bunch of funny jokes like you have Mark you have a, or like he said for ages, I'm looking for an Adam. Is there someone here called Adam? Adam? And Mark was just shuffling through the audience. Go, excuse me, sorry, I'm late. Sorry, just going, Adam. It's so good, Adam. You, sir, yeah? What's your name? Adam. I knew that.
Those are great.
And like you said, so Adam, the spirit world is telling me you have lost someone recently. Well, yeah, I lost my daughter. Well, I didn't lose. Well, I lost my daughter. I lost her in a shopping center. Well, I didn't lose her in a shopping center. I let her free, shall we say? And it's a bunch of jokes like that, and it all ends with him going on about his granddad going on about a bunch of history that only family knows, and eventually said, like, after his service in the army, he was awarded with the sergeant's jacket. Oh my god, how do you know this? Adam, you have brought, he tells me, you have brought that jacket in tonight. Oh my god, Blair, yes, I read the email wrong, I bought a jacket potato instead.
No, the funny one.
Your grandpa has one more thing to say. Yes, what's that? Go fuck yourself. Oh, fair enough.
Yeah, no, yeah, that actually did happen in a real Medium show.
Really?
Yeah, no.
That must have been what it's based on then.
Yeah, no, because John Edward did one where he said, I've got to tell you what they're telling me.
John Edward, that's it. I think that was it.
Yeah, if they say your grandma calling you a bitch, or they call your grandma a bitch or something. John Edward, he was a massive douchebag.
Do you want something kind of funny? My, David Cora?
Yeah.
My granddad was mates with him. Legit, like, Derek Cora, rather. Yeah, because my granddad used to do driving for, like, people who worked on, like, Coronation Street and whatnot. And so, through them, he ended up becoming friends with Derek Cora.
Did he ever admit to him that he was faking it?
I have no idea. I learned about all this when my granddad was in a retirement home with really bad dementia.
Oh yeah, because Derek Acora really was a faker.
Well, yeah.
In fact, he got caught faking it because someone fed him a name that was Creed Kafer. And he was doing this all the time. He didn't realise that was an anagram of Derek is a faker. Oh, God, you dumb fuck.
Yeah.
But that's the thing.
I'm not bothered about mediums, but as I said, my mum's gone to a couple, and she's generally, I'm not gonna say she's been scammed by them, but she's enjoyed going to them, I think, which I think fair enough.
You gotta remember though, it is a multi-billion-dollar a year industry.
Yeah.
And also, there's a couple of horror stories from it, and the guy who, he was very bereaved by his wife, went to one and they said, don't worry, she's just waiting for you, and he went home and killed himself.
Yeah, I don't think they, luckily I haven't had any that have said that.
Yeah, that's where...
Not that she's been to have said that.
Yeah, no, that's in... And one of the things I found bizarre, though, is the amount of people who believe in astrology.
Yeah, and your mum is fine and she knows
what she's doing. There's so...
Yeah, there are. Like, that's... Like, I'm not saying I don't have a problem with them. I freely admit, like, that a lot of them are like scammers and like and not very nice people. But what I more mean is I don't have a like I know she's not gonna fall for, my mom's not gonna fall for any of that, for the scammy parts of it, and she has been to some before and she has gone and she has said that was a bit shit. Like she has known when some were like really bad.
The thing, there was one I remember.
It's more like I understand. I'm not defending them. I have no intention on going to any, but like, if someone knows what to do, if someone's like not in a vulnerable place and just wants to go to one, I'm not gonna say no to them.
But the funny thing is, one thing I like to do is if you see a sign for one, put a sticker on it that says "closed due to unforeseen circumstances." Cancelled due to unforeseen circumstances.
Oh, that's really funny.
Because they don't get less of a gig, and it's fucking hysterical. Because the one headline you'll never see is "Psychic wins lottery again." My favourite one though had to be. Oh god, there's been some terrible ones where they just made such massive fails. It's fucking hysterical.
What time is it, by the way?
You got about 20 minutes left. I'm going to stick the meatballs in the oven in a couple of
yeah,
minutes.
I feel like this is going to be moving into the next stream, sadly.
Hey, you're doing well, alright, mate? If the final boss wasn't difficult, it wouldn't be worth it.
Yeah, this is like, I will freely say, in the main game at least, I do think this is the toughest one. Because this boss is like, I beat it on like my first, not on like my first day fighting it when I played this game for the first time, but it still took me like over an hour, I think.
Your freedom is not for you, but for Carlo.
The dumbest... Here's one for you, Elliot. Do you prefer bus travel or train travel?
Train travel.
Oh yeah, train every day.
Buses are... Take it from someone who used to travel exclusively by buses because he had a bus pass. They are terrible. Like, people complain about trains get delayed all the time. With buses, you never know where the fuck they are. They could show up a minute early, 5 minutes late. I've had some that just do not show up.
I'm going to keep an eye. I'm going to put it this way, Elliot. I'm going to take the Manchester Airport train tomorrow because I so cannot stand the seats on the one that we took last time.
Yeah, you know something actually. That something. I took that train to Arch Enemy last week. I didn't realise that was the one that went through Frodsham. That went through where I'm going to be living. So and you know what? Yeah, it's a really nice train. Bit weird that it's all in Welsh, but whatever. Yeah, I like that train. It's nice.
I'm not a big fan of it because it does my legs in when I sit on it because I'm a bit taller than you, so I've not got as much leg space.
Oh, what, you mean the one you took when we went to see Battle Beast?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's not great.
No, the Manchester Airport one that goes through Frodsham, well, that's the one I'm going to take.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try and take that one tomorrow because it just... I thought I really know, one, they're more regular and they're quicker, and two,
like the one you took. The trip from Chester Manchester Piccadilly is like fucking an hour and a half.
Yeah, it's so really long for me, and I just I'd rather take a quicker train that's.
Yeah, don't blame you.
That at least gives me some leg room as well. I took that train back from the airport when me and Reese have gone away. A couple of times.
Alright.
Yeah, no, it's alright. Because obviously it's a short walk from the airport. One thing I didn't realise is that Lufthansa is now operating out of Manchester again.
Oh.
That's good because it means there's more options to get to Germany. But I've got to go and wash my hands because I've now touched raw meat.
Yeah. So Reese, how's the fence holding up? Seeing as you But yeah, how's the fence holding up?
Can't find those men.
We're on camera.
Oh, you're not gonna try and pick her up, are you?
No.
She is too fucking heavy for that.
Oh, you're adorable.
She is.
Oh, you're doing the play bow.
And that's, yeah, it's just stretchy.
Yeah, that's what. Your dogs apparently they do that stretch when they want to have fun.
I mean, she does that stretch whenever I'm about to take her for a walk.
Yeah.
Which, as you can see, she does not react to. Gonna manage to zip tie it up today. Got a new badge of.
Zip ties from Amazon.
Oh, cool. My dad and my uncle a couple of weeks ago had to reinforce this fences. It looks really good because like before it was like basically just a bunch of wooden panels that weren't even down. Unfortunately, some of the PC shit.
They're torn up in the storm, so I have an extra panels to. The storm, but I have extra panels to put to enforce it in front.
I'm getting more used to blocking this guy now. Yeah, that legit that went well.
Oh, that's good to hear. That it's good to hear though, Elliot, that you thing you said yesterday about Heavenly Delusion getting a second season.
Yeah, hell yeah. Well, I think it's in like production discussion. I don't know if it's actually started yet.
Because I really liked
Heavenly Delusion was awesome. Like that was one of my favorite shows. The 2023 was that when it came out?
I think it was, yeah.
I think I ranked it like
we put it in our.
I think it was like it was in my top 5. I think it lost to Rerun and no, it lost. Yeah, I think it was in my top 3. I think it was lost to Rerun and Vinland Saga for me.
Yeah, to let you know if it goes down again, Reese, I'll send and I'll see if Phil or Joe can help you out with that.
Yeah,
because they are good at being handymen. No, I'm.
You can become a real human.
Oh shit! I remember what I forgot to do. I forgot to do the flatbread thing. I can do that now.
Oh no, I forgot the flatbread, folks.
Oh jeez.
I never found you like the other puppets because of Carlo's memories within you. I knew you had gone astray. You must be troublesome little puppet.
Oh shit. Sorry, Venusaur. I'll pick you up. I'll pick you up in a minute. Oh fuck, no, come on, hit. No. There we go. Yeah, I got it. For some reason it opened the fucking pause menu. That's what I do for trying to pick up your Pokemon plushie while playing. There we go. I think I've got 8 or so? Yeah, 8. Okay, I did not lose as much up as I thought I had. I did not need to heal. But oh well. Okay, are we getting... I don't think I've ever experienced this. Are we getting dialogue from some of the characters from Hotel Krat? Might just be because while I was playing this fight last time I had like... Oh shit, we are! It might just be because the last time I fought it I had like stuff on in the background, but I never noticed that. That's cool. That's a very sick detail. Got about 15 minutes. We're good.
If I do a bit of moving around, we should probably do it.
So I mentioned last time I was thinking about getting like one of those portable PC console things. I'm still looking at the Lenovo Go S, but currently I'm also looking at the I'm also kind of looking at the Rogue Ally X. I don't think it's the Xbox One, but it's like it's the one that came out before the Xbox One. It's the one that just has Steam, I think.
The Steam Deck.
No, I think it's not the Steam Deck. It's like the same thing, but oh shit.
Sorry,
it's like the same thing, but made by different companies, I think. Like I'm not sure which one to go with at the minute because the I'm currently leaning more towards the Lenovo because it's I would avoid Rogue Ally X. Okay, yeah. I mean, I was kind of leaning more towards the Lenovo anyway because it's like £300 less. So I'm thinking like maybe getting that in like a Black Friday deal or like as a Christmas present for me after that.
Yeah,
just because I think like one I'm playing PC games like all. That's fair. Like just because one I think I'm just playing on I'm playing PC games most at the minute, and two I think it will kind of it will help with work a little bit, just to help me, just like, so I'm... Because I don't want to be... Because, yeah, I have a gaming laptop, but I don't want to be lugging that around when I'm playing on the go, so... Using that will probably help a bit more.
That makes sense.
I'm surprised you haven't got a Steam Deck or anything like that, actually.
Well, I have a gaming laptop, but I haven't really used that much because I think I prefer console gaming more than anything else. Like I'm doing.
Yeah, that's why I'm surprised you haven't got a Steam Deck, seeing as that's basically just basically a PC Switch.
It is, but I don't really. The thing I don't like about the Steam Deck is the battery life isn't very good.
Yeah, in all fairness, I don't think the battery life's very good for any of them. And also, like, the same argument can be said for... I don't think it's any worse than the Switch 2, though.
Yeah, Switch 2 doesn't have a great battery life, let's be honest.
Yeah. Well, that's my main criticism with the Switch 2 at the minute.
Especially if you play Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, that game drains your battery.
Yeah.
Put it this way, you know a competition, it's best 2 out of 3.
Yeah.
You do one match and you're down to at least 70%, if not late 60s.
Oh, Jesus.
And that's just one match from 100%.
Oh, wait, wrong one.
It's why all these tournaments now have to have charging stations. For
yeah.
everyone. And the big competitions actually will have a charging dock on the table at all times, so that you have no... Which also will have an Ethernet port as well, and you're required to...
Yeah, that makes sense.
You're required...
Fuck, I don't know where that go. I nearly got half down halfway.
Yeah. Put it this way, there was actually a connection issue on the table, one of the tables I was at, and we knew it was the table and not just us because every single person put their hands up to say, "Judge, we have an issue."
Oh, Jesus.
I was like, "Oh."
I like to imagine it was all synchronized, just everyone looking at the judge, just going, "How?"
No, it's basically like this: just a whole group of tables, just all at once, almost all at once, going.
You can become a real human. Come to me, my son.
Okay.
You know, actually, it's one thing I thought of. Not the next game I played, probably the one afterwards. I really like to do a stream for Expedition 33.
Do you know what?
Because I don't think you've beaten it yet, have you?
I haven't. No, I'm going to beat it before the end of the year, though. Because
how far have you gotten? I remember you said you got to the Paintress.
Yeah, I'm getting to the Paintress now, so I've not got long.
Yeah.
But I will say
I think it's like another 10. I think it's another 10 hours after that, maybe.
Put it this way, I think you should do that one because you'll play it more confidently.
Yeah, I mean, I've gotten like, mind you, it's still gonna take me ages to actually beat the bosses in that game.
Yeah,
because it took me bloody ages to beat the final boss.
I tried to beat one. Do you know what took me held me up? I tried to beat one of the optional bosses.
Ah, right.
And that held me up a while because I was like, I'm not giving up on this.
I don't think I mean, there are some really big bosses in like the open world, but I think that's mostly for the post game.
I will say, I think
because they are They fucking one-shot you. Let's just say that.
I'll tell you this, Shelley, I think this is going to be the year where your favourite actually does win Game of the Year at most publications and most award shows.
I mean, you say that. That happened with 2022 with Elden Ring.
Yeah, Elden Ring did very well. And it happened for me last year with Astrobot.
Yeah.
So it's just Reese needs his turn.
I mean, in all fairness, I picked a game that my favourite was a game that got like was nominated for one thing and it didn't even win.
I am
Infinite Wealth.
Oh yes.
I mean, also you say that Reese picked Astrobot yesterday as well.
Oh yes, he picked Astrobot as well. Yes.
So his also won.
It was. I never thought. What was your opinion on Astrobot in the end?
It's really fun. Like obviously I wasn't as enamored about it as you are, but obviously my reactions to things in general are just a lot more dim compared to you. And like, it's not a criticism at all.
No, fuck.
Like, because like, well, again, proof of this. You've been like really going mad when I beat these spots of me on my because it's just like, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, but
I think this possibly proves your family's theory that I'm secretly autistic.
only my family's secret theory.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought Astrobot was a ton of fun. I say it's probably the definitely the best 3D platformer of this generation.
Absolutely against that one.
I think though, like, yeah, I think the next Mario game has 3D Mario has big competition.
I do think I really appreciate when they won the award. Not only did Team Asobi actually go up and collect the award,
yeah,
it wasn't someone from PlayStation, but that they also thanked Nintendo.
Well, yeah, because I mean they're the grandfathers of the whole thing. Like they're the ones that sort of made platforming a big thing. So you kind of have to give
I think
love to them.
I feel like if PlayStation had a go at them for that, I think we just won you a Game of the Year award. I think we get away with this.
Yeah.
We're going to make your next Game of the Year nominee.
Meanwhile, if it was Microsoft, they would just be like, "You're fucking done. Your company is we're closing down your company. You're being laid off. See ya."
I will say I've had people disagree with me on this one, but I think one of the reasons why they closed Tango Gameworks was because they were annoyed Hi-Fi Rush did better than Starfield.
No, I don't think so. I still think it's because the first of all, I don't think that will be a if that was a reason, they are horrible business people. Horrible. You got a golden goose, and rather than you had a golden goose, and rather than like embrace it, you get rid of it because your favorite boy didn't win. Like that would be awful. Second of all, I still think it's just because they way overspent on Activision Blizzard.
There's a combination of that, and it's also the fact that if you're gonna, I just feel like though you look at that, you would say, well, we didn't get much. If anything, it would say maybe we shouldn't invest in it. Like Arcane Austin, a lot that sucked, but I get why. Let's be honest.
I'm so upset about that. Like they made Evil Within, they made Dishonored, they made my favorite things made by Bethesda.
Yeah, no, they made. Yes, I was a bit pissed off, but at least you'd have some excuse on that one. What was your excuse with Tango Gameworks? They made your most critically successful game of that generation, and you just said, I'm throwing away the IP.
Just small companies, I guess.
But luckily Tango Gameworks has been rescued, and it looks like Hi-Fi Rush 2 is in production.
Yeah, and now this Microsoft is just consistently failing at the minute.
Well, the good news is it means that you won't have to get an Xbox to play whatever game Toys for Bob are making next.
Yeah.
Because we know that Toys for Bob, they have gone independent, but they are teaming with Microsoft to make their next game, which means they were asking for a Microsoft IP to work with it. So that means they're either making Crash or Spyro. I don't think they're making Banjo.
Oh, you gave it up on that?
Yeah, I don't think that. I think that. Put it this way. I feel like that was one point that was going to happen, But with the way Microsoft State is at the minute, I think there's no studio is willing to make that game.
Yeah, they're just not wanting to risk it, I guess.
And I'd say I don't trust Rare in their current form to make a Banjo game.
I mean, I don't know. They're doing well. They're doing well with Sea of Thieves.
That's the thing. That's a very different game, though, to Banjo.
Yeah, that's way too early.
Like, here's the thing. I would love it if the people who did Ukulele, if they would do a similar deal with Microsoft to make a new Banjo game.
Yeah, Platonic. That's it. That's right.
Yeah, it's Platonic.
Yeah.
I'd love it if Platonic got in contact with Microsoft and said, look, you don't want to do anything with Banjo. We've made the Banjo games before. We'd love to make another one. Can we work out a deal? Because you did it with Toys for Bob for presumably Spyro 4.
Yeah.
Which I think it is. I think it's Spyro 4 they're working on.
Yeah.
My hope is that they get to finally...
I'm still like, after hearing the concept for Crash 5, I'm so upset that we're not getting that.
My hope is that's the game they're actually working on. That they're saying, okay, we're independent now. You doesn't cost you anything to make this. Can we make it? Because from what I gather, the deal's very similar to what Sega does with Forever Entertainment, with those like House of the Dead remakes and Panzer Dragoon remakes. We're just asking permission. Or we got really recently that new Shinobi game, which is really good.
Your freedom
Yeah.
is not for you.
Come on, man. you've got this.
By the way, speaking of roguelikes, I have beaten Typhon now.
Well done, man.
Which
weapon? Let me guess. The torches.
Of course. I think the main boons I used were I think Demeter's actually.
Demeter's quite good with that.
I think Demeter's probably my favorite boon because it's a bit like Hestia's, but it
has a secondary effect.
Yeah, it has like it's mostly freezes enemies. So, and you know what? Typhon, when I beat him, not as much of a challenge as I thought it would be, honestly.
Have you come across Dionysus yet?
Yeah, I have. Fucking hell, his bulge.
I was going to say that I remember seeing that design in person. Someone had a bit too much fun designing this.
Yeah, and you know what? Originally, I said I had a theory on who you fight at the top of Mount Olympus.
Yeah.
I was completely off. I thought it'd be Ares.
Yeah, no, I
Seeing as he's like God of War and just wanted the war to continue.
No, it's we got Ben Starr playing Prometheus.
Oh, Ben Starr Prometheus.
Ben Starr, he's Prometheus.
I had no idea. That's awesome. I mean, it makes sense. Prometheus is an awesome boss. He's fucking difficult, and his ego's an absolute twat.
Yeah, no, he's. If anything, I think I lose more Death Defiances with him than any other boss.
Oh yeah. Funny enough, I think for me actually, it's Eris. Eris, I lose so many Death Defiances against.
Yeah, when I was first playing it in early access, she was like a boss I never could beat. But yeah, no, when you did early access, you couldn't get past Eris.
Couldn't you?
No, it stopped before you went to Mount Olympus.
All right.
And then they did another but I never played it when they did the version where you would go to Mount Olympus.
Actually, it's something funny. Have you ever paused a game while fighting Chronos?
Yes, I have.
It's so funny. Like it just berates you for pausing the game. I remember hearing that for the first time. Just like, holy fuck.
No, genuinely, I did it by accident one time. Do you want to go?
Honestly, same, yeah.
I did it by accident, and it was just the best.
Oh fuck! I didn't realise it was.
It's fine. It's fine. Go for one more attempt.
Yeah.
Because you're doing really well at the minute, and I think the more practice you get in, if you don't beat it this time, the better.
Oh, if I don't beat it this time, I'm not fucking beating it this time. Let's be honest. Eris can appear really early.
If you do well now, she appears on every biome of Hades. If you make
Oh fuck, that was terrible.
Well, good night, everybody.
Yeah.
We'll see you on Tuesday for more Ghost of Yote.
Yay!
Oh no, we won't. It will have to be a different stream because Ren's off next week. So.
Fuck.
So I'm probably doing a fighting game next week.
Oh no! Please don't be that, people. It'll be painful.